Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is going to be about special messages from your soulmate. And one person commented in the past when I was doing one of these that it sounded like messages from your higher self or spirit. Oftentimes when a higher perspective, higher vibration message comes, it's not all about passion, love, and romance. It's what they think of you, your gifts, your talents, your beauty, whatever. Mostly it's words of inspiration because they want to see you through perhaps on a difficult portion of your journey where you may be having low self-confidence. Because I constantly hear, as soon as I open up my cards and I start to think on these, there is nobody better than you. There is nobody better than you. We are not made to be on some kind of scale of this person has achieved more, has more money, has more accolades, has more looks, has whatever. Nobody is better than you. And I feel like our special soul companions always want us to know this, but so do our spirit guides, our ancestors, everybody, because once we realize that, we realize our challenges help us grow. We forgive ourselves for our mistakes. We realize that all of our problems have solutions, and we constantly have this beautiful arena of helpers in the ethereal realms that are speaking to us. It comes to our intuition. That's why I feel like being in the most restful, calm state that we can be helps us to be receptive to those beautiful messages that are healing, helpful, and let us know we deserve to be loved. Because that's the number one message I'm hearing for everybody. You deserve to be loved and that they love you. So I'll let you know what your choices are, and then we'll have a brief pause while you choose, and then we'll see what the messages are for you guys. Number one is Light Dancer, Illumination, the Radiant Self, Shining Soul. Oh, so beautiful. Number two, Fairy Energy, Growth, Expansion, a Flowering. Number three is Mountain Goddess, High Vibration, Mindfulness, Power of the Mind. Absolutely. Okay, everybody takes a deep breath. I'll give you a moment and I'll have a sip of my coffee and we'll relax into the read and see what messages are coming for you guys. Oh, and also, quick heads up. I thought I would do this for this weekend. I'm going to reintroduce my special where you get a 2-question read for only $25. All you have to do when you PayPal, I'll know what it's for, and just put reading. And then I'm going to be having that today through the weekend because a lot of you guys, new things are opening up out there. We're having more choice. Pretty soon, I know where I live, the 21st, a lot of stores and things are opening up. A lot of people want to know what it's going to feel like, be like, the experiences. A lot of people have soulmate questions, so take advantage of this. All my links will be, if they're not right away down below this video, they're under all other videos because I'm going to be posting this early before. I have Ian's help to transfer the links. Okay, you guys, so I'm excited. So let's start with number one, which is the Light Dancer. So right away, Illumination, the Radiant Self, Shining. They can feel you. They actually feel your moods and your trials and your tribulations, and they're constantly trying to send you positive affirmations for yourself. So sometimes when you hear things and it's not right in sort of the front of your head and drifting in and out like our subconscious thoughts do, it's kind of deep way in the back of your head that like just going right through your third eye chakra, and it travels to the back of your head and it sits there. It's a more solid message and it's more impactful and continuous as well. Those things that say you control your own happiness, they definitely want you to know that your shining beacon of a soul is constantly trying to tell you, if you believe in your goals and dreams, they're going to take place for you. And they are trying to constantly aid you and bring you messages and inspiration and calm and confidence towards that, because all we have to know is if something doesn't work out perfectly, we can do better next time. We're not meant to be an expert from the second that we try something. One of their biggest messages too is that everything will be okay. Whatever you're undergoing right now, heavier energy, questioning what's out there, what is the world going to be like over the next few weeks and next few months, all of that, bills, speculations of jobs in your future, your vocation, all that everything will be okay. And everything is not meant to be addressed and handled at once. That's very important. They want you to know it's a step-by-step process. Slowly, everything's going to open up back in the world. Slowly, you're going to get your answers that you need into what bills need to be paid when. And also, there's lots of special compensations through the government. So if you guys are having pressing issues, with, paying bills and rent and all of that, really look into that and see what's available, because there's lots of things that the government is doing to help people have some assistance and some relief burden. Okay, that was coming through very strongly. So let's see, I'm going to pull some. Oh wow, 10 of water. Oh, this message is so sweet. With this 10 of Cups, they're saying they can't wait to provide you with all the emotional support that you deserve. You're so loving and giving and tending and looking after others. I feel like a lot of you guys, you may even have like special needs, children or family members that you've been looking after for quite some time. And they're so proud of you, your endurance, your love that you put into that. They are your heart. You're so giving and loving that you also have a big karmic reward coming. And they can't wait for you to experience that. I feel like that's a big economic, financial, beneficial turn for you. Also, your work's being really well received. If you're creatives, if you're writers, singers, YouTubers, whatever you are, that your offerings to the world are going to be like, everything is going to be epic. It's just going to take this turn where things go viral. People just all of a sudden are paying attention and they want whatever it is you have to offer, because it comes from such a great, balanced, spiritual, non-ego place. It's not like I want to brag to my friends that, I sold 800 units of whatever. If you sell candles or whatever, it's just the fact that you put your heart and soul into these things, and now they're taking this beautiful turn, and they want you to know that they can't wait to be with you, to watch your face and see you experience this lush, beautiful, abundant time in your life, because you deserve it and you're amazing. Oh, lovely. And with 7 of Earth, that's it. You putting in the work. It's 7 of Pentacles. You have planted those seeds. They know how hard you've worked. They know your focus, your intention, how much you want this, and they're so happy that it's being delivered to your doorstep. But another message they're having pertaining to all of this is, remember to have that beautiful sense of gratitude, because that always provides more. That always provides that kind of winning streak, because we're looking what makes us feel good, enriched, spiritual, grounded, connected. And when we do that, we find it all that much faster, because we're not derailed by the ego or the lesser vibrations of lack. I need this, I want this, I need to have this impatience. It's you've got this, all is well, you have all the time in the world. Now, I love this returning home. They are saying to you, you're in a transition phase, so you may not feel like everything is obvious or sure-footed. Don't worry, this transitioning phase is going to bring you up to this loving welcome that is within your soulmate journey together. And when they arrive, which is quite soon, it's going to be sooner than you expected, because you're manifesting this at a pace that is pretty stellar, due to the fact that you believe in it, so that you're so plugged into it, that you're keeping this energy alive, this connection, you're pulling it towards you due to faith and gratitude. And that's what it is. Where we put our focus, our love and attention is where we get our results. And they also can't wait to share certain ideas and principles with you that they've garnered along their way. I feel like your soulmate is definitely someone who's well traveled and has been plugged into the spiritual realms for quite some time. They understand it. They understand the connectivity, the power that comes with it, the focus, the love, the resilience that, it doesn't matter if you're not right where you should be, that that time is going to pass anyway. So it's our journey getting there that we should enjoy, and they really want you to enjoy it and know that good things are coming to you, and that you matter, and that they really want you to step outside your comfort zone too, because that's where you're going to create some positive change, and your confidence is going to grow from that. Again, transitioning. Oftentimes we'll be in a pattern. We feel good about doing things because we know what to expect. They want you to expect the unexpected and grow and reach, because you have unlimited potential, and they see it, and they can't wait to be with you. And they're saying, please meet them in their dreamscapes too, because they're reaching out on that beautiful ethereal plane so you can envision them and feel them. It's kind of like a virtual reality kind of get together where you get to experience each other in the dreamscape. So they're saying, again, they're looking so forward to being with you and experience this unique, beautiful person that you are, and that you are enough and you're doing your best. And there's something they keep talking about, optimism, and saying you're really being guided to stand above any of these preconceived thoughts of lack, because you're not lacking in anything, to stay grounded. The more you have a beautiful and broad perspective, you appreciate what matters to you and you pull more of that into you. Life is what you make it to be, so enjoy the process of it. Be spontaneous. Let life invigorate you, fascinate you, make you feel good, make you feel young and joyful. And more of the same will arrive. So beautiful energy, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to take advantage of the $25 2-question video reading if you'd like. All my links are below all the video if they're not here yet, and I will get to those. Thank you for all your support over on the Etsy, on my Etsy store, and showing pictures of me wearing my jewelry. I have some really cool, awesome new raspberry ice, and they're like indigo flame stones. They're so amazing, and I made some amulets out of that, and some other goodies. So love and light to you guys. Again, all my links are down below. Now we're on to number 2, which is fairy energy. I love this energy so much because it's 100% natural, authentic light, being plugged into nature, about your growth, having expansive energy, really flowering into who you are. And right away, I'm hearing from your roommate, that's so funny, from your roommate, soulmate, from your roommate. They're like, can you clean the bathroom, please? From your soulmate. They want you to use your imagination and intuition. You're being guided right now to focus on emotional stability. Listen to your inner guidance right now. It's really going to guide you to the people, places, and things you need. Time is definitely here for you to jump into action and go after what you desire. They know that you have all these great creative ideas, and they're about, and all you have to do is put focus and intention on them and have some follow through. Start to advertise, talk to people about it. You can do this. Now is your time. They feel that impactful manifestation energy all around you. And these new waves of abundance are going to wash over you, and you're going to get some amazing things. Now, part of it is due to this dolphin collar, pure, joyful friendships and loving help are on their way. You're going to feel it from them. You're going to feel ideas because they're now able to reach you on this plane where it's impactful to you. Your intuition is guiding you towards these beautiful, favorable aspects. And this is your soulmate helping you, as well as your higher helpers and spirit guides. You'll feel the pure, driven, joyful energy. I feel this as soon as I tap into gratitude. When I have gratitude for the day, all of a sudden I feel really galvanized to do my work and get excited about it, instead of feeling like, oh, do I have enough time, so on and so forth, the ego trying to make everything perfectionistic. This is about just starting a plan. Right? You're going to have magical tools, writing, star crafting, candle gazing, all these things, your crystals, your stones, things that help you to connect. They are there. Now, also, they want you to know, you're going to come into this phase of balance, your individuality, your beauty. You're being guided to no longer run kind of with the herd or follow anybody. You're finding a new vantage point on how to work and do what you want to do. Be your authentic self. That way you don't have to placate anyone, say yes when you don't want to. No is a powerful word. It says, I respect myself, my boundaries and resources. I'm not giving them out. This comes to a lot of people that are creatives, tarot readers, and other things. I had Vince something add this in a comment, and it is true. Oftentimes, it used to be that I would go on my DMs and somebody would literally write me a book, which was basically asking for, I would have to do this through a read, and it would be quite lengthy. They'd ask like 20 questions, and I thought, I'm not sure if they know how this works, but I think because people think we can arrive at quick conclusions through readings, that it only takes us seconds. But whatever, it is our vocation, and people think because somebody can paint naturally that, oh, they would love to just do a portrait of me. Although we have these natural gifts and resources, if it is our vocation, even if it isn't, it's odd when people think you're just going to do things for them. And you have to acknowledge, you know, in your golden soul, this is your gift, but you do deserve compensation for it. It is your time. And that's a thing with somebody like me. It's like my most valuable thing is time. When I wake up and it's absolutely beautiful out, I'll take all my work outside, but I still have to continue to do my private reads and all these things. So when somebody is just sending me 7 pages of questions on their life, and it's not going through my email or the proper channels, it's just basically saying, can you answer all these questions for me? Like almost like free counseling, all this stuff, but something that would literally take an hour or two. So it's like this is you being mindful of your time and not saying yes to somebody and giving all your gifts and talents away and spending time with people. Because also when you do charge for these services naturally and you do some pro bono work, what happens is I'm finding a lot of times that work isn't respected enough or as much, because people then feel entitled to your time and they'll come back time and time again and ask you more questions. And, oh, could you tell me about this? It's one of those things that because you took the time and you answered quickly to be effective and nice, then they just take it for granted that you're like their personal charm worker. So all of you guys paint or whatever it is, you know is a powerful word. Your time is valuable. You're going to boldly be moving towards your heart's desire with speed and grace and integrity, and you're not going to be cutting corners, and you're going to be doing amazing imaginative things, and they can't wait to be here with you to show you some things. And the reason is you guys are working with the same kind of circuitry and compatibility, so they love what you love, so they want to be involved in these projects, and you guys will make an awesome team, and that's something that they're excited about. Now, here's 2 of the things they want you to know. They're already planning for the future. I keep seeing mountain cabins and lakes and all these things, and easels set up and artwork and books and all this stuff and golden retrievers and this rich, lush, beautiful future. And they are constantly planning for this life with you together, and they want you to know this, that, you know, what they set their mind to, they're going to have follow through and bring to you. They want you to know that you are so important and in such a spirit connected way that they're doing all they can to make their way to you. You know, sometimes there's a little shadow work that they're trying to finish up and work through because they don't want to bring that energy through. Also, never have the fear of missing out. With, you know, you're going to become more and more magnetic to other people too, and people are going to kind of be knocking on your door, you know, hello, you know, with interest, because you have this magnetism that's coming in. But don't have the fear of missing out and feel like you have to say yes or be overwhelmed by choice. Intuitively, you'll know. You'll know when they arrive, but you'll also know if there may be a test or time or two where you get to flex your romantic muscles, and they know that that's sometimes a necessity in life, you know, to feel, okay, I really want to intuitively be able to derive how much sense I can make out of this relationship. You know, we do need those testing waters, and what they want you to know is you're going to be sharp as a tack. You're going to know when somebody's ever trying to manipulate you. Sometimes it's important for us to just have a high octane, vitality driven, passionate relationship that blazes in and burns out quick, but it gives us a sense of passion. That might be happening as well. And they're always saying, you know, don't feel guilty that you want to experience other people that you know may not be them, but we are so multifaceted as individuals that we need to flex those muscles. That flirtation muscle, you know, that fun, like, what you want. Also, for you to be more discerning, what about this relationship was so effortless and beautiful, but also made it too complicated or too passionate or too, because oftentimes with passion there is jealousy, there's other things in that. So they're saying test the waters with everything and never feel guilty. They are on their way. They see you. They're so proud of you, and your positive thoughts are creating positive feelings. Stay connected to that. Drive yourself to that land that you want to be on, where hope is always visible for yourself as well. So beautiful energy, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Now, this is crazy, you guys. I kept seeing the names David and Michael throughout this whole thing. So I feel like Archangel Michael is helping you. Also, David is just a name that came up. That might be for a select few of you. Really strongly kept popping in on that read as well. So beautiful love energy for you, to you guys, for you guys. All my links are down below. If you need a private read and you want to take advantage of my 2-question video read for $25, running now through the whole weekend. I love doing those, and I get really impactful, strong messages, and they're very helpful. So beautiful energy, you guys. And I have some great new amulets in my Etsy store too, if you want to check them out. They're raspberry ice, and they're like indigo flame, bright pink with bright indigo, gorgeous for being able to communicate, think clearly. Any blue in a stone too is always about calm and or reasoning, and I really like that right now. And I like this hue of everything being lavender and blue in this, your calm emotional state, you feeling good, you feeling balanced. So gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Okay, now we're on to number 3, which is mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, and power of mind. If you guys listen to the other two, you'll realize my speech is running on and I'm combining words because the channeling is happening so fast. So I'm just going to take a pause and sip my coffee and take a deep breath right before I begin so I can slow everything down, because it really is, it's coming at hyper speed, and I knew it was a great time to channel and read, but I need to slow the roll down of everything for a moment. So I'm just going to have a quick pause. I'm going to grab my amethyst over here too. And I just asked my guides and angels to help me take breaths and slow down too. Because I absolutely love when I listen to readers that have a very calm and flowy cadence. When they speed up, for whatever reason, I feel like I'm in a hurry and I feel rushed, and it's a weird feeling. So I purposely try to do that and not try to keep up with the stream of messages, because they do come back and I don't miss anything. But it's like a natural response sometimes for readers. They know what I'm talking about. But again, if a reader gets breathless and is very hurried, it's not that restful for the listener. So I purposely slow my cadence down so you feel like we're having a chill conversation instead of you being on a runaway train like, what that now? I remember one time in one of my first readings, it didn't even sound like English. I was like, who the what is even talking? And it's strange because sometimes accents will come through. That's the crazy thing. If I do past life readings, I will hear strong readings and it'll sometimes come out my voice. It's very, very odd. So right away with Mountain Goddess, you guys, they're saying, your vibration is getting higher. They can feel it. You're having mindfulness with your interactions with people and yourself. You're catching yourself when you're misgauging, misjudging, or misaligned with something. You're correcting yourself quickly because you have present moment awareness, and they are so proud that you're doing this inner work, because that's what's going to connect you all the faster and closer to them. When we have present mindful awareness of what we're saying and doing, we behave differently. We catch ourselves when we have some kind of negative BS thought that our ego is charging in there. We say simply not true, but thank you, dismissed. It's one of those. Mindfulness. Before we speak to somebody, we're saying, is this helpful? Is this true? Why would I even want to say this? We're evaluating why we're saying something before we say something, and that is truly helpful. That stops conflicts, that stops negating somebody's ideas. That makes a huge difference, and they want you to know they're proud of you doing this. You're taking the time in your becoming of better self. Power of your mind, you're really relishing it and realizing it, that you are in charge of what is going on. Now I love this. You have the secret, the unknown, mysteries, wonders. They want you to know that all these wonderful, crazy events are about to happen. They are synergistic, that are synchronistic. It will have to do with birds and butterflies and strange winged creature activity that will be coming like uncommonly close to you. You'll really be hearing birdsong like it's synthesized. It's stronger. You're going to have ringing in your ears because you're raising your frequency and vibration. You are stepping out onto the unknown and receiving answers. Your 1111s, your 555s. You're going to be looking at the clocks of these times. You're going to be looking at license plate numbers that all of a sudden give you names, numbers, birth dates, weird things like that. And it's going to get better and stronger every single day. And they want you to know not to be afraid. It's how they connect with you. Angels, spirits, and our soulmates are able to manipulate certain energies, winged creatures, numbers, energy, when your lights go on and off, things of that nature. It's the way they're able to connect quickly. And numbers are a big thing. Also, coins and feathers will play predominantly. Lots of pennies and white feathers will be coming in. They really want you to know that they're proud of the courage and the confidence that you're putting forth in your life to be mindful and creating the journey that's meant for you. Okay, so let's see what's coming in. Oh yes, you have this really gorgeous Hierophant energy. The keys are another symbol that's going to pop up for you, but you're going to feel like where doors seem difficult or unlocked to you in your mind and how to reach solutions right now are going to be simplified. Answers are going to be like amplified in your dreams and brought forth to you, because it's a time of research and development within you to become your highest frequency self. And you're able to do this. You need to know it's enough that you're trying, that you can be anything that you want, and that you're accepting who you are. And when you are that, you get that King of Air energy, those great thoughts. You're stepping through what used to be overcomplicated in your mind and going, it always works best. Do you ever just have the best day when you put on t-shirt, flip-flops, you go to the beach? There's nothing complicated in that, right? It's when you're going to a place where you're like, you bring too much, you think you need it, so you're always digging through things, looking for things you don't need. You're no longer doing that. The King of Air says, guess what? Bottle of water, blanket, sunglasses, SPF, done, check, go. Simplify, get to the place to enjoy it. Don't overcomplicate. It's you just being able to master self, and they're so proud of you, and you're going to be able to do that more and more, and they're going to be able to connect to you. They also want you to know that you're going to have this new assertive, daring self, and you're going to be aware of these synchronicities in your life. You're entering a time of really intellectual and spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day for you. Be fearless and trust your gut, because when you're your authentic self and you're doing this, you are going to take inspired action, and what you want to happen will happen. You've got major manifestation power here, and they are helping you plug into this, and they can't wait to be with you and formulate more and incredible ideas and paths and journeys in your lives to experience together. And they want you to know, a lot of you guys, this is going to happen within 365 days. The amplification process of the connection is already taking place. Because of your awareness, mindfulness, and spiritual connection to self, you are doing this. You are doing this, and you are choosing to know the direction you're going and move towards that, instead of just leaving everything to the wind or burying your head in the sand. You're out there, you're consciously collecting good energy and advice and using it to push forward in your connection with your soulmate and your personal best and who you're meant to be. So beautiful energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and take advantage. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm doing a 2-question video read for $25 today throughout the weekend, so you guys can get some more answers. And every once in a while, I like to pop in these things so everybody can have like a quick, affordable answer, because there's a lot of searching going on right now, and you guys do deserve your answers, and you're doing amazing. So I'm very excited for you, and all my other links are down below. If it's not down below this video, it's all my other videos, because I'm just doing a quick posting of this because I felt like it was necessary and that messages were coming. So love and light to you. I'm going to go upload,